Hey guys, if you don't know me, I'm Annika, and I wanted to come on today because I have this nagging message about fear, and I feel like I need to share it. So I feel that there's a lot of fear going on, okay? Which is obvious because of what's going on in the world. If you're someone who is wrapped in the frequency of the fear of kind of the awakening that's happening right now, and maybe you don't understand it all, that could provoke a lot of fear inside of us, okay? Depending on whatever soul lessons you have and whatever it is that you're working through in this lifetime, okay? All understandable, all okay, but we have to identify our fears and see where the fear is rooted and pluck out the root and move on, because fears are blocks. Fears are blocks for us, okay? We can't live fully. We can't have a happy life. We can't actually be 100% walking in our destiny if we are wrapped up in fear. And, you know, every human, right? We're having a human experience. We have fears, and it's normal. It's just, how do we go about maneuvering through them and really working through the illusion? Because really all fear is an illusion. And, they're illusions that we don't always see right away. And when we are able to see them, we have to unblock ourselves from it. And fear is really scary. Fear is really about the unknown, right? And you have to look at the fear in the face and go, I don't care about what you stand for in my life. Or maybe it's been a fear that's been a part of you for decades, or maybe it's been a fear that you have had because it's a wound, an old wound that you had. Fears look all sorts of ways, and we have to look it in the face and go, you're not going to hold me back anymore. You're not going to stand in my way. And we have to unblock the fear. We have to remove the illusion. And once we do, we feel free, right? Think about all those times that you have had a fear and you've conquered it. I want to say I'm proud of you, because that's not easy to do. Now, there is this rhetoric of fear currently in 2020. And our goal as a spiritual being on a spiritual journey, those that are awake to it, we have to rise above that frequency, okay? You and I, we're not allowed to live in that frequency. We're called to be higher than the fear, called to be higher than that frequency of fear and entrapment. All right, so we've got to bust through the illusions. It's time to move forward and to think about all of those times where you have conquered your fear, where you have done things that didn't feel like it was going to be okay if you did it, right? Think about those times. Take a minute and just think. And think about the results when you did conquer your fear. I feel like I'm talking in circles here because this message is repetitive. This message is so that you could understand it. This message is so that it could break through the frequency of that fear vibration, that frequency. We operate on channels, right? This is the Annika channel. We all have a channel, a frequency that we operate on. And when we vibrate on that level, when we're vibrating on that frequency, when we're on the same radio station as another person that has the same frequency, has the same fear frequency that we do, we're going to interact with these type of people. Now, we need to be on a higher frequency. We need to be on a different channel than that, okay? Because fear is going to hold you back. Fear has been holding you back, and you need to break through the fear. If you want to learn more about breaking through your fears and breaking through subconscious blocks, you can email me, and below in the description box is my email address, and you can email me. if there's something that's nagging at you that you're like, I know that I have to break through this, this is my time, then feel free to email me and we could discuss. But I feel like a lot of people right now are, I feel like this energy that literally can break through concrete walls. So this energy is being channeled through for you, okay? There is an energy, there is a support system from the divine, from spirit, from your team, your spirit guides, your angels that are completely 100% supporting you so that you could break through the fears, okay? Because you have a new beginning here. You have something that you want to start. You have somewhere that you want to go. But fear is holding you back. You can't let it hold you back anymore. You're done. The fear is an illusion. The fear is only there to keep you safe, okay? But you're not really safe there because you're called for higher things. Your destiny is going to take a lot of courage. And it's going to continue to ask of everything of you, of your courage. Okay, but you don't have to do it alone. You don't do it alone. You don't fulfill your calling here. You don't complete your destiny here on the planet because you're alone doing it. No, you're completely supported. You're completely supported. The angels, the beings that we can't see, right, with our physical eyes, they do manifest as humans too to help us along the way. That's the whole beauty of it, right? It's a journey. And if you think about all of the people that you've had in your life when you've needed them the most, that have just popped up out of nowhere, just think about these things, okay? And so I'm encouraging you to just let go bit by bit. I'm giving you these examples because I want to remind you of all those times that you did let go and you surrendered and you said, okay, I know what I have to do. I'm going to let go. And then these people, these angels in physical bodies show up in your life and help guide you along the way and help release the fear because there's hope. There's a lot of hope here. I challenge you and I want you to write me a note in the comment boxes if this resonates with you because there is an elevation, an ascension happening, and it's a call for you if you're watching this. This is your confirmation. Go for it. This is your confirmation to stand in your dreams, to go after your dreams, to start that new project, to move to that new place, to travel to that place that you want to go, to do the things that are scary. Okay? I really, really want you to start listening to the intuition because the intuition won't lie to you, okay? Your intuition is your GPS system. It's there to guide your path, and it's there to guide you in the right direction. Now, sometimes we can't identify between fear and intuition, and I understand that, but the more we engage with our intuition, the more we're going to hear it and we're going to understand what the intuition sounds like versus the fear. Because the fear comes from the ego. The intuition is love. The intuition is truth, is our truth. Now, when we, so many times, I'll give you an example of this, the intuition versus fear, okay? So many times have I parked at a meter, and I go, Annika, you need to just put the change in, and run out and run to wherever you're going. And you put the change in. I'm in the store, and I know my timer is going off for my meter, right? And the intuition goes, go put more money in it. It's not worth a $68 ticket. I'm in LA, so that's how much tickets cost, which is absurd, but you just follow the rules and you won't get a ticket. So, Annika, timer's going off. Just take a minute and walk to the car 1 block and stop what you're doing. I'm sorry. Stop what you're doing. Go put more money in the meter. It's not worth $68 ticket. No. It's okay. You're just freaking out, That was intuition. But the fear, in that moment, you could have, you can't decipher, is that fear or is that your intuition, right? I mean, this is, to me, my intuition was screaming at me, and I go, no, 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 it's fine, it's fine. I'm only going to be here for like another, like 2 minutes, and then I'll leave. Well, guess what? Within the 2 minutes, and I'm not kidding you, 2 minutes, okay? Walk towards my car, and what do I see there? I'm getting a ticket. My intuition was screaming at me. Screaming at me. I mean, and granted, this was like years ago, you know? But this is a great example that I think anyone can relate to. And it really is, it is truly that simple to listen to your intuition. If something is screaming at you, it's not usually fear. Okay, it's your intuition. Fear, an example of fear is when you're resisting your intuition. Your intuition is saying, you need to do this, and your fear goes, no, 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 it's okay, I'll be fine. Okay? It's the resistance to what you know inside that you should just follow. Think about an example where you can come up with whether it's your intuition or your fear, and do you have, are you able to decipher between those two energies, okay? But I really just wanted to come on here. I wanted to just encourage you that there's new beginnings happening. There's balance happening for you. The energy is supercharged for you to really drop the fear and to move forward in the direction that you know is right, because your intuition says it's right, because you feel it's right. That is your intuition. It's not fear. Fear is the thing that talks to you. It's also very subtle. And I go, no, no, doesn't sound like a very good idea. Okay? No, you shouldn't start that blog. No, you shouldn't go there because of this or because of that. No, no, no. Your intuition is guiding you, and I want to just encourage you to start listening for that and slowing down and asking your higher self, is this fear or is this my intuition? You'll always get the answer, okay? And make it a practice. Start practicing on what your intuition sounds like and what your fear sounds like. They sound very different, even though you think that they sound the same. And I know this from firsthand experience, but practice, because the fears that you have right now that are blocking you from moving forward have to go. Okay, I want to just send this message of hope, of encouragement, and really just pushing you guys to move forward. We all have these destinies that we're here to do. We all have something to offer to the frequency of the planet, the elevation of the planet, the awakening of the collective consciousness. So I just want to encourage you today to work on removing the fear, okay, and getting unblocked, and you're going to feel free. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel like, wow, I never felt the charge and the courage that I have because I dropped the fear. Now I can move forward, okay? The fear of letting people go out of your life, the fear of holding on to a job that you know is not good for you. All of these things, they end up falling away anyways, okay? But it's the ego that wants to hold on. If we practice non-attachment, we're going to understand how to conquer our fears, okay? So you're totally supported. I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that. You know, I'm going to come on here and have more content, so and more readings, etc. But go ahead and like the video too, because it does help get it out there so that other people can get this message as well. And leave me a comment if you'd like. But I send lots of blessings to all of you, and I send you energy to unblock your fears and energy to just move forward and to feel supercharged But yep, have a great day. And this is timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when you're supposed to. And I hope you guys find this as a confirmation. And I will talk to you soon.